Hey guys, what's up? This is Burn here, and I'm doing a review of Slipknot's Volume 5, The Gray Chapter. Keep in mind, what I say is my opinion, and it's just meant to help people decide on whether or not they're going to pick the album up. I think that if you're a Slipknot fan, you're planning on picking this album up anyways, even if you didn't like the singles that they released that much, or didn't like the leaked tracks that much. But I'm just here to kind of help tip you in the direction you're thinking. To start with, let's start with things that aren't that great. There's a lot of samples of Clown in the album for whatever reason. There's one in X1X or XIX or whatever, and then there's another one in Custer, and I think that there was one more. I don't remember where it was, but it's just kind of like, why the Clown talking in an XIX is just kind of like really generic. This song is for the dead. It's not for the living, or whatever he says. And it's just kind of like, why you just ruined this whole album already. I already feel like this is going to be a really generic metal album, and thank you for ruining it for me. Sarcastrophe was one of those songs in the album, which I feel that there are a lot of songs like this, where it goes halfway through, and it sounds good halfway through, but then it just kind of like reaches the tipping point and it sucks. AOV was okay. The Devil and I really like the video for that. The new masks are kind of cool. I don't like Corey's new mask. I don't know. He's basically wearing Jeffrey Nothing's face, which is kind of funny, I guess. I don't know if there was some joke behind that or something, but Clown and Corey's mask aren't that great. Clown's mask is okay to see in action, but looking at it in a picture just kind of ruins the whole thing. Sid's mask was amazing, and then the rest of the members didn't really change their masks, except for the new members, which have these boring scarecrow masks that I heard were designed by Clown. Though they're not bad masks, they're just kind of boring. I don't see why they wouldn't let their new members make their own masks to kind of make things more interesting and add a little bit of zazz to the new album. Kill Pop was another one of those songs where it was good halfway through and then just kind of fell off the edge, and I couldn't listen to it anymore because of Corey's vocals. Skeptic, alright. Lesh, I guess it's called, alright. Goodbye was kind of cool. Nomadic, okay. The one that kills the least, I don't know what they were thinking with that song title. I don't know. Custer had a really cool beginning, aside from Clown's talking in the beginning, which wasn't as bad as XIX, but it still was like, why is this in here? The drumming on that was pretty cool. The beginning was awesome, and then Corey started doing his, I don't know what it is, his stone sour yelling, I guess, which does not work for Slipknot at all, period. And it just kind of destroyed the whole album. And it's like, why the lyrics on this album are just kind of a failure in a whole. Be Prepared for Hell. That is another generic sounding song name. The Negative One was kind of interesting because it was the first song that they released in a while, and people were really excited about it. And I heard it when I was in Sweden, and it was alright. It wasn't the best song by Slipknot. It didn't even sound like a Slipknot song, really. It sounded more like a Stone Sour song, I guess. Stone Sour is not a bad band at all, but I don't like hearing Stone Sour in my Slipknot stuff. And then the music video came out, and it just kind of turned me off to the song completely because there was no story to the music video. I don't know what the point of that music video was. It was just basically a bunch of naked girls in paint throwing up or something. I don't know what they were thinking with that. But then they kind of redeemed themselves with the music video for The Devil and I, which was kind of cool, revealing their new masks, and the special effects in that music video were pretty interesting. I don't know what else to say about this album other than it wasn't what I expected at all. All Hope Is Gone had more balls than this album. I remember when Slipknot wasn't just this, crying about stuff. The Devil and I is basically like, it's basically just fucking Corey crying about what the hell the song is about. It sounds like it's about Joey, but he says, oh, no, it's not about Joey. I'm pretty sure it's about Joey. These aren't Corey's best lyrics. I feel like he wrote most of them while he was in the studio just before he went up and sang them in the mic and said, all right, pay me. It's just, I'm disappointed in this album. But what I do like is that they're releasing different versions of the vinyl for this album. They have 3 versions that I've seen. I'm pretty sure that they'll have a standard black pressing, but there's the double disc gray LP version, which is a mail order exclusive from their website, which is kind of cool. And then there's 2 European pressings, which are pretty limited. There's a red vinyl for, I believe it's for independent UK stores, independent record stores in the UK. And then there's a green pressing, which is for mail orders from Germany. And I've seen both of these for pre-order on eBay. So they're pretty easy to find right now. They're pretty limited to a couple hundred copies. They're not that hard to find on eBay. You could probably order one, but I feel like they're going to get pretty hard to find later on. The rest of the merch is just kind of boring, I guess. It's just t-shirts and stuff. Oh, the new logo. I hate the new logo. Why would they do that to their logo? They had the tribal S and everything, and it was perfectly fine, and everybody's cool with it. Now they have this like cartoon goat thing that looks like it was drawn by a 14-year-old for a band that just started out, I guess. But it's I don't know what they were thinking. They have the t-shirts, the patches, blah, blah, blah. They have the signed lithograph thing, which is like $400. I don't know. I personally wouldn't invest $400 in a signed lithograph from Slipknot. You could just as easily go online and get an autographed microphone from Corey Taylor for like $100. I don't know why you'd want a giant poster signed by the entire band for $400. But those are my 2 cents on this album. If you like the album, good for you. This isn't my album. If these songs were to come up on my music player in the car while it was shuffling all my songs, these would be the songs that I would probably skip through and remove off of my MP3 player 6 months from now, because they're just going to kind of lose relevance because I can't connect with them at all. I just can't do Corey Taylor's new vocals. So definitely pick up the album, though. Support the industry. Grab the vinyl if you have a record player or if you're a collector. I know I'm going to grab the vinyl. I ordered it from my favorite record store, so I'm going to go there, pick it up, and hopefully have a good time listening to it. Thanks for listening or watching or whatever is going on here, and have a great time.